Okay. Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta put on some music real quick. Okay, that should be up. Nicely done. Let me just turn that down. Turn it down just a little bit more for myself. There we go. But we'll have some Zelda music for today's stream. But hopefully everyone's having a good day. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Good to see you guys. Ace, what's the worst part of getting ready to like go somewhere to you? When you're not told about it prior. When it's literally last second. Because that's happened to me. That's happened to me a few times and it's been super fucking annoying. Like I was doing an Easter egg on Call of Duty Zombies with Jay and then like a zombies friend of ours back in the day, and we were literally about to get to the boss fight, and then that's when my mom comes in. She's like, hey, by the way, you got to get ready in a few minutes because we got to go to the dentist. But they didn't tell me about that beforehand, so I literally had to leave, go to a dentist, which I didn't want to go to because who the fuck wants to go to a dentist. And then I wasn't even able to do the boss fight. I was able to get the stuff done for them, so they were able to go through and complete it. So I still technically like tell myself that I did it, but I never did the boss fight, and it was so upsetting. So upsetting. I was literally waiting like all year for that boss fight. Hey, what's up, Prince? We got May, we got Brian. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Today's stream is going to be a lot earlier, so I'm not going to assume that a lot of people will be here. Maybe they will be, but oh, I was gonna say hair, but okay, go Vent King. What's up, Weavile? I went up to Solgaleo in Pokemon Showdown. Oh, you went up against Solgaleo in Pokemon Showdown? Really? Were you doing like random battles? What were you playing? Solgaleo is definitely not a mon you want to go up against. Yes, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I will be doing the because the main reason why I'm doing this stream now is because I'm gonna be doing the draft today. The draft is today in literally 2 hours. So we gotta go through this, get this tier list done, because I want to do this tier list since we got all the new megas and stuff, and I want to talk about some of my opinions before Legends EA comes out, obviously. And then we'll probably maybe even do like an update to this or something like that after we see all the other megas. But yeah, the draft is going to be later today. I'm not going to stream it or anything because I don't know like what's going to be allowed. But hopefully, I'm assuming that what it's going to be like is that I can just choose the ones I want. It just has to be within the point metric that we have. Which if that's the case, I already have my team. And that's easy. If not, then I have a few counters in place, but I might have to try to think a little bit on the fly for a little bit. I do think I'm gonna get most of them. I feel like I'm gonna get most of my team. I just gotta get a few Pokemon first before I can get everyone else. But I'm very confident I can get my team. I'm very confident because really the only ones I have to get is Archelodon and then Tornadus. If I can get those two, I'm very confident that even if I don't have like Rillaboom and stuff, I can do fine. But we're not talking about that no more. We got the tier list. Let's go ahead. We're gonna start this off. What the freak is a draft? It's a draft pick for a tournament that I'm in. Yeah, we only have 9 more megas left since Scolipede, Scrafty, Channeler, and Drampa have been shown. Whoa. Is that a spoiler? No spoilers. I was expecting some of those to get mega. And actually, hey, you know what? Even if that is a spoiler, if that is true, Weavile, then I called Drampa. I made a video talking about Drampa, and I said I feel like Drampa would actually get a mega. I feel like it makes sense if they were to do Drampa. I have been on record saying that. So I did have to go back and look at my video because I'm pretty sure I brought up Drampa and I said that it would actually make sense. I need to go double check. But I'm pretty sure I said that. So if Drampa is actually confirmed, I'm just gonna say I'm built different. Okay, chat, I'm built different. But the real Pokemon that are built different, we got Mega Venusaur. Instantly goes up there in S tier. When I was doing Gen 6 competitive, Venusaur was one of my favorite Pokemon to use. That and in Kangaskhan, which we'll get to Kangaskhan in a little bit. But Mega Venusaur literally helped carry my team. I mean, with all honesty, Dratpa is a little underrated. It very much is, but it's just because it's not that good. But I have a lot of love for Mega Venusaur. I don't know if you guys were there, but when we were doing the Cobblemon streams, we were talking about potentially having Megas, and so we had like some Pokemon in place. And so the two Megas I was planning on getting were going to be Kangaskhan and Mega Venusaur. But my friends all know how annoying I am with Mega Venusaur, so they've literally told me, and you can even ask them this, they've literally made strats to counter this Venusaur. They made sure they had a bunch of Pokemon that could potentially kill it if they needed to, because they hate going up against this Pokemon. But it's just such a good Pokemon. I've had a lot of fun with it. It's one of my favorites. It doesn't have a crazy design. You're definitely right on that, Prince. But like, if it wasn't for the fact that it was so good, it would be a lot lower for me as well. That's for sure. I can agree there. Mega Charizard X and Charizard Y. I'm gonna do Y in A tier and X in B tier. Like, when it comes to Mega Charizard, I also have a lot of love for Charizard Y, just because again I've used that Pokemon a lot more. But Charizard Y is just a really fun Pokemon to use. I've used it again a lot in competitive, and I feel like it's just way more fun to use. Charizard X is the better design of the two, but Charizard X isn't that good, nor do I really care about it. The black and blue Charizard is like A. I think it's B tier because I think it's overrated. It's not that good of a Charizard. And I've said this multiple times, the only reason why Mega Charizard X even gets as much love as it does is because one, it's a dragon, and two, because of the color scheme. But if you take that away, Charizard X is not cool. Like, no one would care for it, which is why I say it's overrated. It has the dragon typing, but that's the only reason why it's liked. You're overrated, Ace? Hey, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. I feel like Charizard Y feels more like the other two Cancer Starters Megas. Yeah, it feels like an actual natural progression. But Charizard X is literally there for like a lot of the fan service. Like, I feel like if they did just do normal Megas, I don't think Charizard X would be the one that would have stayed. As weird as that might sound. Like, I think it would have been Charizard Y because it does feel like a natural progression from Charizard. Even though it doesn't change that much. But with that being said, Blastoise, I gotta put Mega Blastoise in C. I feel like Mega Blastoise is very much just whatever. Like, it's a cool Mega. Like, I like the design. I actually do think it probably has my second or third favorite design. But the problem with it is I always forget that this thing even exists. Which is weird to say because I should know that all of the Cancer Starters have Megas. But like, I don't use it that much. It's probably one of my least used Pokemon of all time on this list. And it's just not that good. That's okay, I'm not a big fan of Blastoise. I like Blastoise, but also over the years, I actually talk about this on a video that I'm working on right now. That like, Blastoise is a Pokemon that I really haven't been using a lot lately, and like over time it's just been slowly moving down my list because I don't have a reason to go back and use it. Like, I like the other two way more, and the Mega doesn't do anything for it to make me want to use it. I might try it out in Legends Z8, but I'm probably not going to use it that much. Mega Alakazam. No, look, if this was regular Alakazam, I would rank it a lot higher because of a Nuzlocke that I did, but I'm actually gonna put it in B tier. I like Mega Alakazam. It looks really, really cool, but the problem is it just isn't that good, and I haven't really used it that much. Again, I love Alakazam, but like, it's not anything to write home about. looks like Entei? What are you talking about? Prince, what are you talking about? But he's okay. Yeah, he's okay. He's pretty decent. He's pretty decent. However, I have used Mega Gengar, and this thing is freaking busted beyond all belief. Jesus Christ. That guy has to go in A tier. If I didn't hate it as much, I would probably put it in S tier. As I was doing a school project and they told me to be creative, so I made it One Piece themed. Hey, that is creative. One Piece is a very creative series. You're not wrong there. But Gengar is a really good mecha, and it's one of the OG Pokemon that I've used a long time ago, where I used Gengar on my first ever team. So there also is always going to be a little bit of nostalgia there, but it's a really good mecha. It's kind of cool, actually. I do like its design, and it's just a really good one too. But that's also kind of the problem. I hate going up against Gengar, especially because it has Shadow Tag, so it's just annoying to deal with. But besides that, it's a really cool mon. I really like it. Goes up there in A tier. Mega Pinsir, you can go down here in F tier because no one likes you. No, I think I take back what I said about Blastoise. I've never used Mega Pinsir. I've never seen someone use Mega Pinsir, nor have I ever used Mega Pinsir. If it didn't lose Levitate, it would still be good. Well, Shadow Tag is good for some plays, like with if you're doing the Wolfie strat with Perish Song. It's pretty good for that reason, and it's just a good like fast sweeper. But you're right. Yeah, and this is kind of the problem. Mega Pinsir could be kind of cool if it didn't have to go up against Mega Scizor and Mega Heracross. And that's not even saying much because Mega Heracross isn't even that good. Like it doesn't have any room to actually like shine because it's up against so many other cooler megas and way better megas as well. Like the design of Mega Pinsir isn't that great, and it's not good at all. So like it just doesn't have any room to actually like be able to showcase itself, which is kind of sad. So like I don't want to put it in F tier because I want to actually kind of like it, but there's no room to like it because it's so terrible. So it has to go down there in F tier. Mega Kangaskhan, I gotta put it up there in S tier. I've used this Pokemon way too much. It's annoying to go up against. I can agree with people that this thing should have been nerfed. Like in VGC, even Wolfie has come out and said this. Mega Kangaskhan is the best Mega even after it got nerfed, which is insane to think about. It's that good. This is a Pokemon that went from literally not ever even being like mentioned by me, nor have I ever really remembered Kangaskhan, to being one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. And that's what I love about Megas, is taking a Pokemon that I don't really care about that much and making them a freak of nature. And Mega Kangaskhan does that in spades. It's so cool. I love that it has the little child that actually is standing out and is also helping in the fight. I think that's so cute and adorable. It's such a good Pokemon. It has to go up there in S tier. It's not moving down any bit. All the Kangaskhan haters, get the fuck out of it, okay? I don't care. It's going up there. Why did so many Megas just get Spanx? That's why I'm liking the new Megas. I mean, Brian, that's what I've been saying to people. Like, when people hate on the new Megas, I always told them, I was like, go back and look at the older Megas and really think about what changed. Like, look at Mega T-Tar here. Mega T-Tar is a fan favorite, but when you really think about it, it's just T-Tar, just spikier. That's all it is. And it's like, that's not a great design if you're gonna be honest with yourself. It's pretty poor design. But a lot of people have a lot of nostalgia for these mods because they were the first ones. Water Deck. I mean, I was literally about to say it. Gyarados, you go down here and see him, not only because I hate this design, but because you are Water Dark type and it makes no sense. You should be Water Dragon. Water Dragon. Out of any of the mons that should have been made a dragon type, even against Charizard, Gyarados should have been made a dragon. It would have been so cool. Like, really think about it. It goes from just a pure water type to water flying to water dragon. It goes from a Pokemon that's not really that good, just using splash and tackle, to a really fearsome Pokemon, to this crazy dragon monstrosity. Like, it would show this cool evolution to the Pokemon and really showcase like how over time it's become this like cool mythical beast. but it doesn't do that. It now becomes a fucking shrimp, and it sucks. It's terrible. I don't like the design. I prefer the older design. I don't know. Maybe it's because I like Gyarados so much, but like this one, it just wasn't it. I think I had my expectations too high for this one as well. Mega Aerodactyl. Now look, if Jay was here, he would probably yell at me to put this shit in S tier because it's like his favorite Pokemon ever. And he likes to call him like Wingnut or whatever the hell he fucking says. But Jay, I'm gonna be honest with you. This shit's going in B tier. Okay? It's going in B tier. Mega Aerodactyl. Look, I like Aerodactyl, okay? But the design is literally just a spikier Aerodactyl. And they gave him a goatee. Look at this shit. You gave Aerodactyl a goatee? That shit wasn't even around when he was out. When he was born, that shit was non-existent. Now you give him a goatee? What the hell is this? It's my second favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. I love Aerodactyl, dude. I think it's such a cool mon. I just kind of wanted more. I don't know. Maybe it's just like, the way I'm thinking about it is like, I kind of wish it would have, because it is a fossil Pokemon, it would have been kind of cool to see like what it originally looked like. Because like, and I guess Aerodactyl technically does do that, because like it starts out as a fossil then becomes Aerodactyl, but like it's still like that. I would have liked to see more of like what it originated as when it was alive and like roaming around before it became a fossil, you know what I mean? So I kind of wish it would have done like kind of like a paradox situation where like the Pokemon looks so different because that's what it originally was, you know what I mean? I guess that's how I look at it nowadays. So maybe my opinion is kind of skewed, but I kind of just wanted more from Aerodactyl. It's a good Pokemon, really good in battle, right? It's so fast. It's one of the fastest Pokemon in the game, but I just kind of wanted more from the design. I think that's where my disdain kind of comes in. Plus, I hate when Jay fucking uses this shit because holy fuck, that thing is annoying. Same thing with annoying. Mega Mewtwo. Where are we gonna put both of you? Also, welcome to the stream, Random Monkey. I'm sorry, I was ranting. Mega Mewtwo, I'm about to piss off literally everyone in the chat. I'm gonna piss off everyone in the chat. They're both in F tier. I don't fucking care. I don't care. I'm putting them both in F tier. I don't like it. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I don't even really know if this Pokemon makes sense. Cause isn't the whole thing with Mewtwo? I guess it's because it is like it has the DNA of Mew, but like I don't like. First off, I've said this many times. I don't like legendaries getting megas. I've said that multiple times. It's why it's going in F tier. It's not because of their strength. I have no problem with that. Well, actually, I guess technically that is a part of it. Not gonna lie, but it's just the fact that one, it got 2 megas, just like Charizard, when it doesn't deserve 2 megas. Why out of every legendary do you give 2 megas to Mewtwo? It's already the fan favorite mega besides Rayquaza, which don't worry, we'll get down there in a second. We're gonna get to Rayquaza. No, I'm not gonna be biased here. Rayquaza's next after all the other fucking legendaries. But you gave it 2, and then like everyone already loves this Pokemon. It's a good legendary, it's a really strong legendary. Why give it a mega? It doesn't need that. Like, that's where my problem with megas come from, is that they don't utilize megas the way that I feel like it should be. It should be given to bad Pokemon to make them better. For example, Luxray. Luxray is a cool Pokemon. A lot of people love Luxray, right? It's a fan favorite, but it sucks. Giving that Pokemon a mega makes a little bit more sense. Giving Mewtwo a Pokemon that's already loved, that's already really good, that has a whole movie centered around it, and giving it 2 megas? No, I don't care. I don't care about either or. They're both about the same to me. I don't like either of them in terms of design. I guess I would say I like this one a little bit more. This one's kind of like alien-like, but although that could be cool, it doesn't really make sense because it's not an alien. It's literally made by humans. Because I do kind of want Mew to have a mega just because it's my favorite mythical Pokemon. See, I would be okay with that, but I still just don't think they should ever get megas. Plus, I was gonna say this at the beginning, but like, it doesn't make a lot of sense giving Mewtwo a Mega, because isn't it made by humans? Like, I know it has the DNA of Mew, but like, it's a man-made Pokemon, so it getting 2 Megas anyway doesn't really make a lot of sense. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, like, you know, not really knowing the lore behind Mega Stones and whatnot, but like, it doesn't make sense that something that was made by a human ended up getting 2 Megas as opposed to the Pokemon that was already a Pokemon that was made by Arceus. I don't know. Whatever. I'm getting off on a tangent. We're not even going to go down that rabbit hole. Ampharos! Look at this. Look at this dandelion. Look at this man with his flowing locks. Look at his hair. Dude, Brian, you wanted to talk about, you know, taking so long to get your hair done. He has your hair? That is not my hair. Okay? This man has a wig on. Isn't Mewtwo a special attacker? Why give it a physical one and a special one? I mean, you're asking the questions that Game Freak doesn't have the answer for, so I don't know. But Ampharos, you go and see it, sir. It's a cool Pokemon in terms of like Electric Dragon is cool. I like that. I don't think that was the first one that we got. No, yeah, because we had Zekrom. Zekrom was, I think, the first Electric Dragon. But like, the problem is, why is he Dragon? 1, and in 2, it's not that good, and it looks kind of stupid. You gave him a fluffy tail and gave him a wig. I'm sorry, but like, how is he bad? That's the question no one knows. Why is he bad? Probably just because he's super slow, and like, going from a Pokemon with only 1 weakness to now having multiple, because remember, in this generation, there is fairy types introduced. So not only did you give it a typing that is now going to be hard countered by so many fairy types, but then you also got a Pokemon that's not that fast, nor does it hit that hard. So I think it just doesn't really work. And it doesn't have good stats. If it was faster, it might be a little bit more useful, but yeah, no. A mythical sheep that in Legend herded dragon, that's why it's a dragon. Oh, okay. Maybe ZA will buff it. I don't think anything will happen to a lot of the older Megas in terms of stats. Like, it will probably have new moves. A lot of the Pokemon have new moves. And Wolfie literally had a video today, and I checked it out, talking about some of the Pokemon that are going to get buffed because of all the new moves. But in terms of stats, I don't think anything will change. So, Precious, the reason why Mega Mewtwo is in F is because it's fucking ass. And it shouldn't have a Mega. There you go. Mega Scizor! Mega Scizor, I gotta put you up here in A tier, buddy. I actually like Mega Scizor. It was actually, this was the first time I actually truly used Scizor, because I never had the chance to use it before, like, because I never had the ability to trade. But I got a Scizor in Gen 6, and then I got the Mega, and I started using him, and I had so much fun with them. So I have a lot of like fondness to Mega Scizor, because it was the first time I ever used Scizor just in general. So that's also a big reason why it's up here, but it's such a cool Pokemon. Like, it's way more robotic, but I really like that. It's still really good. Like, it's just a good buff to his stats. Like, a Pokemon that really wasn't all that great before, even with like Technician and all that, it got really good here. What stats does Scizor get? I know he gets a decent buff to its attack, I think. Oh, well, people have an opinion, I guess. But I know people really like the Mega Mewtwo. I don't think Mega should be given to Legendaries or Mythicals. I've said this multiple times. Legend Arceus just because you can catch it in the wild. Yeah. But I hope Legend ZA makes it a lot easier to catch a lot of these Pokemon. Mega Heracross. You're basically the same as Pinsir, but you're a little bit better because you're Heracross. And that's about it. Mega Heracross really isn't that great. Same reason, I don't use it that much. I don't care for the design. I think the design is so ugly. It's weird. I think the design is worse on Mega Heracross than Pinsir. Because Pinsir looks a little bit like ferocious. Like, it's kind of intimidating. Like, imagine seeing that in the wild. It'd be kind of scary. But like, Heracross is fucking ugly. It looks so stupid. What did they do to him? What the hell is this? Just look at him. Like, he looks stupid as all hell. And Heracross was so cool before. But, like, he just, I don't know. I don't like the design that much, so I'm not a big fan there. Again, don't use it that much. I never liked Heracross. Heracross was cool, probably because of the anime, but Buff Gear Fight Luffy be like? I mean, Buff Gear Fight Luffy is supposed to be silly. This thing, I don't think was supposed to be silly. And if it was, it failed miserably. Because that's not silly, that's just stupid. Yeah, it should have made a Mega Bugs an Evo instead of a Mega. Yeah, probably, but I think the only problem with that, because I actually don't know the stats of Heracross, because I remember someone said that about Hawlucha, and the reason I said I don't think they should have done that is because people don't know, Hawlucha has like a base stat total of like 500 something, or like just 500 across the board. So if you give it a evolution, it wouldn't really add much, because it would then be like a pseudo legendary. Are you judging viability or how they look? I'm judging everything. Whether I like the design, whether I think it's good, whether I think it should have got a Mega, like how good was the Mega for that Pokemon. Like, so for example, Mega Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan on his own was just kind of whatever. I never used it, but Mega Kangaskhan made me fall in love with the Pokemon. And it made it so much better. That's what I want Megas to do. I want it to give love to older Pokemon, while also making them a lot better, so they can actually be slightly viable. And you have to have a reason to use them, you know? It's good, but I don't like what Mega does to it. I like the Mega. I wish they would have done the three-headed dog. I'll be honest. I think if it would have been like an actual Cerberus, I think it would have been the coolest looking Mega ever. And I know a lot of other people wanted that too. But it's more of just a Hellhound, which is still cool, but it's not as cool as what it could have been. And again, it's just not that great because there's so many other better options, especially for fire types. Like, you got both Mega Charizards, Mega Blaziken, like, it just doesn't really hold up. And then later on, you get Primal Groudon, so it's like, I can see that Hellhound they trying to do. Yeah, I can see it too. He's in pain in its Mega form. I mean, literally all of them are. Like, what was it? Like, Tyranitar's back literally gets exploded. Like, someone literally blew his back out. Ayo. But, like, literally all of them are in pain. Like, Weeping Bell can't keep his mouth shut, so he has to tie it shut. Otherwise, he just spews poison. What else? Who else is in pain? I don't know. I guess Banette, his zipper broke, or this man's forehead's so big it's weighing him down. I don't know. His back is hurting even right now. Yeah, I think all these Megas are like literally in pain. But speaking of someone in pain, Mega Titar. This one will also upset some people. I don't use Mega Titar. I'm gonna be on record to say I've never been the biggest fan of Titar. And not that I don't like it. I just never felt like anything towards it. I never really used it that much. I never had any like reason to try to use it. And for me, I'm actually kind of on the opposite there. Mega Titar is just Titar but spikier. I don't really care for its design that much. I know it's pretty good in battle, but like, again, I've never felt the need to use it or anything. So I just don't really care. That's not all, but I would use it in ZA. Yeah, I might try it out. I did the favorite Pokemon in every region game thing, and Titar was #1. Really? I also hated Mega form because I hate fighting. I don't know what you mean by that, Precious. I'm confused. I mean, I've used regular, but never the Mega. Yeah, I don't really use either. I need to go back and replay the Gen 2 games, is what I'm noticing. Mega Blaziken is so just kind of like Blaziken. And it's just a buffer version of Blaziken. I also don't like that Mega Blaziken got his Mega before the other two. That kind of sucked. But he's fine. He's okay. I'll put him above these two. But he's in B tier. It's solid. It's not bad. But like, I don't think it does anything so radically different from regular Blaziken that like it moves it up. Alright, Blaze is my favorite. Absol hates fighting, so he doesn't like going to its Mega form. Oh, are you just talking about lore-wise? I thought you were talking about like the typing. I was about to be like, well, yeah, Absol hates fighting because it's weak to fighting. I thought that's what you were saying. But oh, that actually kind of makes me like it more. I actually kind of like that more. It's like it doesn't want to fight, even though it is the disaster Pokemon. That's kind of sad, actually. It's my favorite. I know a lot of people love Blaziken. And Blaziken's cool, but I don't care for it as much as other people. I've always been an Infernape fanboy, Son of Wukong all the way. But Gardevoir, this one is the only time you're ever gonna hear me say this, but I really like Mega Gardevoir. Only time I'm gonna say this, because I know how fucking weirdos are with this Pokemon. But it being more like a princess, it's a simple change, but I think it's actually so cool, and it's really good in the game. She got a dress, I don't care. I think it's just really cool with how it works, especially when you pair it with Gallade, where like Gallade's like the swordsman, it's like the knight. I really like the duality between the two, which is why I like it so much. But it definitely doesn't change that much. I will say though, it's really good in battle. Do you choose shiny? The shiny is also pretty cool. That is true. Reason why I like Blaze is because of speed boost. I mean, I think that's the reason why most people like it, to be fair. Mega Mawile. Mega Mawile gotta go up here in S tier, right above my boy Kangaskhan. And actually, I don't know if I did put it above. I'm gonna put it above Venusaur. I'm gonna put it up there in S tier. For people who don't know, I did a tournament a little bit back in the day with some friends. It was me, Caleb, James, and then some other friends of ours at the time, and I used Mega Mawile, and it's the reason why I won that tournament. So it was just a friendly tournament, but I gotta put it in S tier for that. It's the first time I ever won like a tournament like that, and Mega Mawile was like the front runner there, and it clutched up so many times. So it is so fun to use. Such a cool Pokemon. Taking a Pokemon again that really isn't that good, but making it so much better is why I love Mega Mawile. Same thing with Kangaskhan. It's just a Pokemon like that isn't that great, but it's just so much better once it gets to Mega. My favorite Gen 3 Steel Pokemon, same, and Fairy. To be honest, it's really good. You leave the Pokemon in the video photo? No, not really. Oh, just so you guys know, I always just jumble it up. Like, if you look at the tier list before, it's not the same. Like, hold up. I'll pull up the tier list right now, just to prove my point. Oh, well. Oh, I can't even pull it up. Can I pull this up? No, it's not letting me pull that up. What the hell, game? Or computer? What the hell? But I'm pretty sure if I looked at the thumbnail, hold up. Yeah, no, it's literally not even the same. S, but in actual, you put Zercom in like B. I'm pretty sure that didn't happen. Put at S tier? Exactly. It's an A tier. I don't agree that it's an S tier. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I put Megas just everywhere. I also put Mega Rayquaza in S tier. It's not gonna be an S tier. I'm gonna say that right now. It's not gonna be an S tier. So, like, if you guys look at the thumbnail and you guys think, oh, like, I'm gonna spoil it, it never does. Like, that's why you guys gotta watch it. Mega Aeron is eh. Oh, Mega Aeron is very much eh. Definitely down there in C. Definitely down there in C. It's not that great. It's not that great. I didn't care for Aggron before. I definitely don't care for it now. I don't like it. Ace, move on. I've been knowing this. Yeah, I'm telling this to other people. I can see the vision, but definitely not my favorite. I can't even see the vision, so I don't know. I also forgot Aggron had a Mega. I mean, its design is cool, but it's solid. Mega Aggron is a Pokemon that will always disappoint you. I mean, I don't really use it, so. Being a C or B. Yeah, I'm putting it in C. I don't really care for it. Mega Medicham. It's okay. It's better than a lot of these Pokemon. but it's still just C tier. I don't care. It's a strong Pokemon because it has huge power, I'm pretty sure, but it's still just whatever. I don't care for Medicham. So, I'll put it right there. I know some people might like it. I'd never liked Medicham or that evolutionary line, so I don't care. Mega Manectric. This is so ass. Stop yapping. Hey, yo, you gotta chill. Or else I'm just gonna time you out. I'm literally explaining the Pokemon. So I don't even know what you're talking about. It looks nasty. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. I'll just put it. I'll put it down there. I'll put it right there in teacher. A solid design, but not the best in battle. I don't think it's a solid design. I think it's terrible. Like, I don't know what's happening here. It's so ugly. It's one of the ugliest looking megas of all time. I don't like this thing. Like, Manectric was pretty solid, but this again just kind of ruins it. Now, Mega Banette, this is a cool ass mega. I love Mega Banette. It's so freaking cool. It looks so freaking cool. It is such a cool idea of a Pokemon, like this haunted doll is coming back to haunt on the children that left it behind. Already a cool aesthetic. Then you give it this and make it look even cooler. I just wish it was better. I wish it was better. If Mega Gengar didn't have a Mega, and they did a little bit more with Mega Banette, it would be so freaking cool. I love it. It's one of my personal favorites. I love Mega Banette. Easily one of my favorite ghost type Pokemon of all time. I'm gotta put it in S tier. Such a cool Pokemon. For sure. Same thing with Mega Absol. Another S tier as well. Mega Absol, design wise, is so freaking cool. Every time I look at it, I always think of Sephiroth. But like, it is such a cool looking Mega. It just sucks in battle. That's the only problem. If it was acting better in battle, it would be so much higher. But because it's not that good, I had to bring it back down. But it's such a coolly designed Mega. Like, you had the wings, right? Obviously, it's still dark type. I wish it was kind of like Dark Fairy because of the wings, but it's whatever. Like, it's such a cool looking Pokemon. Again, just not that great in battle, but Absol has always been a cool Pokemon, and I can't wait to use this in Legends EA. I do want to get an Absol just for this. It looks like a Guardian Angel. Exactly. I wish it was Dark Flame. Dark Flame would have also been cool. That actually would have made sense. It's literally losing its life force in its Mega form. The Zipper is keeping its life force in. Dude, that just makes it even cooler. Dude. But a lot of cool Pokemon with horrible stats. Wait, Ace? What are you telling me to wait? Yeah, that is true though. I didn't really realize that. They got a lot of Megas, but with pretty horrible stats. Granted, Monlaw doesn't need to worry about that because it has huge power. So the physical stat is always going to be better. But you're right on that. Oh, that's what you're talking about. You're going back to your war flashbacks. Mega Garchomp. Now this is a Pokemon I've gone on record saying I love Garchomp. Top 5 favorite, my favorite pseudo-legendary, favorite dragon type. It's such a cool Pokemon. I've used them in so many battles over the years in competitive. Even in Gen 9 when it was brought down to underuse for the first time. It's still so freaking cool. I can't put Mega Garchomp high. I just can't. I had to put him in B tier. I like that he has blades for hands. I think that's so freaking cool, right? I love that they brought him into the anime with Cynthia. Thought that was great. But the Pokemon isn't good in battle. They made him so slow that he's basically so useless to use. And it sucks because I love Garchomp so much. If he was better, he'd instantly be number 1. I'm not even joking. Even though, again, I still don't even think he should have got a Mega as well because he's already so good. Looks like the same. Yeah, it does very much look the same. But only like the hands and like a few of the spikes, it looks pretty much the same. You're 100% right on that. Mega Lucario. Chat. We all know. We all know where Mega Lucario is gonna go. We all know, right? There's no way you guys don't know. I want to see if chat knows where I'm gonna put this Pokemon. Let's see. I want to see if chat knows me well enough. S tier, mid. Let's see. Right now it's just kind of split down the middle. It's my favorite Mega of all time. Favorite Mega of all time. One hand, he's a powerhouse, but on the other hand, he's decent in general. B tier? Yeah, no, it's S tier. It's very much S tier. Did the music just stop? It did stop. Start that music back up. There we go. It's S tier. I love Mega Lucario so much. It is such a great Pokemon. Such a great Pokemon. It's really good too. If you guys haven't used Mega Lucario, adaptability is one of the most broken abilities in the game. His stats aren't that great, but when you apply adaptability, then you get Bullet Punch, you get Power Up Punch. This thing is a freak of nature if you use it correctly. Fighting Steel is a pretty decent typing. It's such a good Pokemon, and it's one of my favorites. I love it so much. Again, design-wise, it's not the craziest design. It's still cool. I like it, but it definitely isn't too different from regular Lucario. But then you got the one from the anime. That one was also really, really fun to see, right? With the whole arc of Lucario being like the new ace for Ash. For Ash. What we just said that Ash is ass. Such a great Pokemon. My favorite Mega by far is Mega Lucario. And Lucario itself is just decent, but Mega Lucario makes it really good. It's a really good Mega. If you guys ever go back and you try it out, it's really good. But Mega Abomasnow, I don't know what the fuck happened here. What the hell is this? Abomasnow, what did they do to you, buddy? You're like slightly better than Aggron. Like look at these two side by side. They look very similar, and it's kind of weird. It's jarring to me. But Mega Abomasnow, it's kind of whatever. I used it on my white team. Be nice. I'm sorry. I can't be nice to the ice fucking abominable snowman that got bigger and fatter. Mega has to be an S or A because in the anime, it's a beast in competitive. But anime is a beast, and in competitive, it's trash mom. Makes it good so much, so I think they had to nerf it. That's definitely not what happened. Like, it's good in the anime for that arc because of Ash Greninja, but it's not good at all. They didn't nerf it because of the anime. Definitely not because of the anime. He's very much mid. It's not that cool of a design, not that good of a Pokemon. It's just whatever. That 4 times weakness isn't gonna change anything. I mean, Mega Beedrill. Oh, don't worry. Mega Beedrill is up there in A tier. Mega Beedrill is so cool. I never used Mega Beedrill initially, but when I used him a little bit afterwards, and we've seen him be used by the chat, like we've done some Pokemon Showdown battles with it. It is such a cool Pokemon. Like, it's so cool. Such a cool looking Pokemon. It's pretty darn good. Like, if you're not careful around it, it can sweep your team. It's such a cool Pokemon. They made a bug type really good without needing to use Scizor. Taking any turn. I haven't used it as much as the others, and I have a lot more affinity to them because, again, a lot of those Pokemon are either one, some of my favorite Pokemon of all time that got Megas, or two, they became some of my favorites because I used them competitive. I understand why people like the beat, but I don't like it. That's fair. That's very fair. Pidgeot Mega. It makes Pidgeot a little bit better. But I'll put it in B tier. It's fine. I don't care. He's okay. It's just fine. It's just fun. I literally have nothing else to say. It's just fun. It's okay. It's in B tier. What did I miss because I land? Well, you missed a couple. I don't know where you land that, but this is the tier list right now. That bird has a mega win. There you go, Precious. That's why it's in B tier. Slowbro. Now he's being engulfed by the shoulder, which is kind of funny. But I still don't use Slowbro because I don't really care for the guy. I'm putting him right behind Mega Alakazam. Also, I'm gonna move Alakazam up above Blaziken. Screw Blaziken. He goes down there. Mega Steelix. It is cool. I do think Mega Steelix are cool. I'll put him. I'm actually gonna put him right here. That's definitely gonna piss someone off. Me putting Steelix above T-Tar. But like, it's actually a solid Mega, and I do like that it did get a Mega, because I felt like it definitely needed something. But it's still just okay. It's not that great in battle. The design is pretty cool though, and I know it is pretty good with body press and stuff. But bro, copy Mega Rayquaza. Hey, he's trying to fit in. Put Blaze back? No, Blaze can sit right there. He can sit right there. I like the old guru that's conjuring up magic, not the guy that looks the exact same as his regular form. No. Mega Sceptile! Mega Sceptile! We're gonna put Sceptile. We're gonna put him in A tier. Yeah, we're gonna put him in A tier. On this list, he doesn't go in S tier because I haven't used him as much as the other Megas. I really like Mega Sceptile. It's Grass Dragon, really cool Pokemon. My favorite starter in Gen 3, and one of my favorite grass type starters. So it's cool. The Sawyer battle with Ash was so great. Mega Sceptile versus Ash Greninja was such a great battle, but it's just okay. In front of Gardevoir, oh for sure. Gardevoir is probably going to be bottom of 8. Probably going to be bottom of 8. But Mega Sceptile is cool. I really like Mega Sceptile. Mega Swampert, however, this thing is kind of derpy. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's going in C tier. And I like Swampert. I love Swampert. But again, this is also something that I'm working on a video for ranking all the starters. I haven't used Swampert that much. It's always been the one starter that I would use a little bit more. But like the Mega is so ass. It's just a hold out version of regular Swampert. But I think that kind of ruins what Swampert is. Swampert is so cool and is such a cool looking Pokemon. It's only weak to grass, which is fine. But like, I just don't like the design that much. And since I haven't really used it that much, I can't put it anywhere higher. So it has to go in C. Mega Sableye. Now, look, this is weird because Sableye has pissed me off because of Unite. And Mega Sableye is just Sableye hiding behind a big fat jump. But I find that really funny. I really do. I find him insanely funny. But even with Mega Sableye, I'm only going to put him up right here, right behind Blaziken. He doesn't really change that much. And it's just okay. I'm putting him in B tier because I like him more than the other ones. But it's just whatever. I don't really care for it. I don't use it that much. It's okay. Just give regular Sableye a bigger gem and boom, Mega. Exactly. That for sure. Mega Sharpedo! I love Sharpedo. One of my favorite water type Pokemon. I just wish it was better. It's a glass cannon. That's the only problem. Like, they don't really fix its worst stats, but it's a fun Pokemon to use. It gets Tough Claws, which or like Strong Jaw or whatever. So it becomes pretty decent. Is it Mega? I don't see much. Yeah, it's just not that good because it's not that fast. So you really only are using it for like Aqua Jet and stuff. But if you can set him up, he can be pretty decent. But I really like Mega Sharpedo, so I'm pretty biased. But to be honest, he also doesn't change that much. So it honestly, to be fair, I'm gonna move it down here. I like it, but I can't actually put him in A tier. I feel like that's kind of being disingenuous to everyone in A tier. Mega Camera, cool in theory. I just don't think it's that great. Again, not that great in battle, but it is a cool concept of it being like a volcano and everything like that. I really like that. And it gave some love to Camera, because Camera is a cool Pokemon. Just again, wish it would have got a little bit more. Is all. Mega Altarium, Dragon Fairy. I think it's the first Dragon Fairy we got. But it is literally just a big ass puff cloud. It's just a cloud. It's literally just a fucking cloud. Like, I literally don't even see Altaria half the time. It's just a puffball. If I gave you a bunch of cotton candy and hid like a little plushie in there, that's what this thing is. It's just cotton candy. And it's not even that good. I wish it was better. But again, this is why I wish the pseudo legendaries didn't get megas. Because then Mega Altaria would be so good. Like, imagine this. If Mega Altaria got a mega, but then all the other like pseudo legendaries like Garchomp, Salamence, Metagross, all those Pokemon didn't get megas, Altaria would actually be really good because it could be a hard counter to all the pseudo legendaries. But again, it can't get that. Should have been an Evo. Again, it just doesn't really make sense because I think the stats wouldn't have allowed it to be. I don't know. What are Altaria's stats? What's the base stat total? Glalie sucks. This man literally gets his jaw broken. Like, this man got in a fight because of lunch money, got his jaw broken, and then he mega evolved. That's what happened. So if anything, it's just funny. Glalie, you're just kind of whatever. Honestly, you're going in F tier. I don't care for Glalie. I don't. It's not good. It looks stupid. It's whatever. We got Mega Salamence. This guy's literally gonna parachute down into the fucking Legends EA video game. I don't know where I was going with that. Not the full 100, but like 70 to help the bird. Yeah, I can see it. But again, it's like, I also think it should have just got a mega and the other pseudo legendary just shouldn't have. Give Mega Salamence a high five? Now that's just fucked up. Chat, he can't high five. It's Moon Knight. Dude, it really is Moon Knight. I didn't even really think of that. If Moon Knight had a Pokemon, it'd be fucking Mega Salamence. Mega Salamence is cool. It actually is pretty good in battle. I'll put it right here. It's fine. It's in B tier. I haven't used it that much. I have gone up against it though. It's definitely really annoying, but it's okay. I never was too crazy about Salamence. But maybe just because I haven't used it that much. That's probably why. Now we got Metagrossu. Mega Metagross. Where are we gonna put you? I gotta put you up decently high. I'll put you in A tier. That's fine. He's okay. I like him more than all these megas here. I don't like him more than any of these megas. So he's bottom of A. He's solid. I haven't used him that much, but when I have used him, he's been pretty fun. So I have that to go with. The shiny is obviously really great. Metagross is just such a fun Pokemon. Plus, I love saying Metagrossu because it's fucking silly. So yeah, he can go in A tier. Latias and Latios. They got a paint job. They got a fucking paint job. They literally just went to the fucking car dealership and they said, yo, we need you to just fix up the paint a little bit. And the dude was just like, yeah, I got you, man. Let's get it. And made them the same fucking color. I don't care. Guys, you know what happens when you mix red and blue? You get this. So I don't know if like Game Freak is trying to insinuate something here, but it's fucking disgusting, and I hate it. It goes down there, and after we're moving on. Primal Groudon and Kyogre, they're fine. It's okay. C tier. Again, legendary shouldn't have megas. Haven't used these two ever. Not even in ORAS, because I don't fucking care. I don't care. Do they count? They still technically count. Like, they aren't supposed to be different, but like they still need a stone or like an orb or something like that to like become this. But they're good in battle, but I don't care. I still think megas should be given to bad Pokemon or Pokemon that don't have a lot of love to them, not to Pokemon that are fucking legendaries. It's why I don't think they should be there. Rayquaza, same thing. You go in B tier because I like Rayquaza. It's going to be top of B tier. So everyone that was saying S tier, not going in S tier. I still stand by this. Should not have a mega. Rayquaza was already cool without the mega. The mega just makes him way too OP. It's just a primal form. Yeah, I understand it's the primal form, but it is acting like a mega. I don't like how Mega Lopunny got tight. I don't think a lot of people like that Mega Lopunny has tight, which is why this fucking heathen goes down there. Yeah, whatever. His Mega is amazing, powerful. Oh no, for sure. Weevil, you're 100% right. But that's also the fucking problem. It's already powerful and now it's OP. Why? What's the point at that point? Why give a Pokemon that's already stronger than most of the other Pokemon in the game a new form to make it even more powerful than it already is? It's just stupid. Balance the game just a little bit, is all I'm saying. A lot of people like the bunny for some reason. No, I don't know what you're talking about, Random Monkey. Everyone fucking hates this thing, right? We can all agree. It's terrible. Put Mega Gallade next to Gardevoir. Oh, you were reading my mind, Brian. For sure. I had to like Gallade more than Gardevoir. So cool. They belong together. They gotta stand next to each other. Again, I've already talked about it a little bit. It's so freaking cool. So freaking cool. I'm using Mega Audino. Oh, that's what's next. Chat, Mega Audino? Bruh. Dude. The only Gen 5 Mega, the only Mega to come out of Gen 5, not Scrafty, not Scolipede, not all of these cool Pokemon, none of the starters or anything, not even the fucking legendaries. It was fucking Audino. Audino, the only one to get a Mega in Gen 5 because for some reason they thought that that's what people fucking wanted. No, it's a piece of fucking shit. It goes in F tier because this Pokemon is trash. It looks stupid. It literally looks like the fucking Pixie out of SAO. That shit goes bottom of F tier. It's the worst Mega of all fucking time. It should never come back for as long as we fucking live. This shit sucks. Get it out of here. It looks stupid. It is stupid. It's the worst fucking Pokemon in competitive. It sucks. No one uses this thing. It's ass. Brian, I need you to understand. It's fucking ass. For all the Audino fans, it's terrible. It's dog shit. It's fucking horrendous. Look at this shit and actually tell yourself that you acting like it because it's horrible. The people that made this shit for their fucking 3-year-old daughter. Get that shit out of here. Mega Diancie, it's whatever. I don't care. It's whatever. It's literally whatever. It's just... Dude, I fucking blacked out so hard because I needed to vent about how much I hate Audino. Jesus Christ. It's not that deep base? Yes, it is! Out of all the Gen 5 Pokemon, you give it to Audino. Chat, we can't start up on this rant again. I swear to God, we will be here all fucking day. Okay, I gotta show up to a draft later. Oh my God. Okay, but now we got the new Megas. Got the new Megas. Mega Raichu X, Mega Raichu Y. I'm wearing headphones, you hurt me? Well, you hurt me by saying that you like this thing, because this thing should be frowned upon, and it should burn at the deepest part of fucking hell itself. And you know what? Actually, that wouldn't even fucking happen, because if fucking Satan saw this thing, he would say, get the fuck out of here. What the fuck are you doing here? Jesus Christ. X is fine. X is fine. It's okay. I'll put it right there. I'll put Y there too. I think they're about the same. It's just okay. I don't hate it, but I definitely think they're probably my least liked out of all of the new megas. I like all the new megas a lot more than these two, I would probably say. It's just okay. It's not like that great. Obviously we don't know the abilities and like how it's gonna like play out in battle. So all of these are just based off of like how I feel about the Pokemon. But Mega Raichu is just okay. It's whatever. Like, it's not the worst thing ever. It's not the best thing ever either. Then you got Victory Bell, which is very silly, but it could be kind of cool. I like that Weeping Bell got something because like it doesn't have a lot of love for it, obviously, but it's only a little bit better. I'm not gonna put it above Garchomp, but it's okay. Mega Dragonite is probably the worst one, honestly. It is probably the worst one. I'll put it right here in C tier. It's not bad. Like, it's not the worst thing. Again, I saw what they were trying to go for. I don't think that it really worked out that well. But I do think that Mega Dragonite is only okay. It's definitely not the best thing. I don't really care for it. I'm probably not gonna even use it. But it could be a lot worse, is all I will say. I do think, and we talked about this before on stream, I think if they would have changed up the color scheme, kind of like with Charizard, I think it would have been a lot better. Like, if it had the colors of Dragonair, like, it actually could have been pretty decent. Batting out of 10. Yeah, again, they're trying to, like, make it like a mixture of Dragonite and Dragonair. That's kind of the whole point, because a lot of people before used to get mad that like Dragonite wasn't more like Dragonair and it was so different. So like they're trying to remedy that. I just don't think it really worked out. Now we got the Kalos starters that are now being locked behind a fucking online subscription, which it's whatever. Like I'm not too pissed because it is what it is. We can't do anything about it. But Mega Chestnut, probably still my least favorite of the three, but I'm gonna be honest, I really like Mega Chestnut. It's really fucking cool. It's really cool. I'm gonna put it there top B tier. Really cool Mega. I actually hope that it's pretty good because it might make me want to use it, but definitely my least favorite of the three. Mega Delphox is by far the best. Right now, not gonna lie to you guys, it's top of A tier. Like, I think if this Mega is good in battle, it will be S tier for me. It is so cool. Riding the broom, like, it's so good. Delphox's original design is not bad. Not bad. Y'all gotta stop yapping. It's terrible. It's very terrible. It's just whatever. It's a fox wearing this ugly looking fucking, like, outfit, holding a stick. That's all it is. If I wanted a fox holding a fucking stick, I would have went outside. I would have went outside and found a fox roaming in the woods holding a fucking stick. But the Mega is way more like indicative of it being like a wizard and like a mage. Kind of like with Mega Alakazam, where like you can see it using the psychic powers that it has. I like that. And then you had the flames and stuff on the brooms. So cool. There's a reason Delphox is my favorite Gen 6 starter. Yeah, because it has earwax coming out of its ears. That's the reason. Right there. Right there. Mega Greninja. For good Pokemon, Scoutson, Mega Audino, and Delphox. I literally said Mega Delphox is really good. Regular Delphox is ass. It was always going to be outshined by Greninja. And Mega Audino is terrible. You're just faded. Not the reason, but okay. I know. I'm trolling. Don't worry. Mega Greninja. I like Greninja, which is a big reason why it's going to go up here. I don't like that it's upside down. If it was right side up, hovering on top of the water shuriken, that would have been so cool. But instead, they made it flip upside down, which I think is kind of dumb. But like, It's okay. It's whatever. I do prefer Ash Greninja as opposed to this, but it's still not like the worst thing ever. I don't hate it. Just me. Do you feel like the only give megas to popular or important Pokemon in the anime? I mean, that's kind of the problem though. Mega's meh, but regular is cool. Yeah. Before we got spoiled with Battle Bond Greninja, that's true. I agree. Yeah, he's mid. Yeah. Again, I'm very biased. I like Greninja, but I don't think it should have been upside down. I think if it was right side up, it'd be fine. Malamar. Now this might surprise some people, but already I have a feeling that it's gonna be one of my favorite Pokemon I've ever used. I'm gonna be so honest. Mega Malamar is by far and away the best new Mega that's come out. It is such a cool design. It is so fucking cool. The way that it uses its hypnotic power as a big brain, which is so different than what I think anyone thought, right? It has all the like colors, so it's very vibrant and stuff. It's such a cool Mega. I just hope it's good. If it's really good and competitive, it will be one of my all-time favorites. I love Mega Malamar. It's so cool. And it's funny because at first with Malamar, I was just like, yeah, Malamar's okay. It's whatever. Then Mega Malamar happens, and with all the promotion, it's like, oh, everyone loves him. And I'm like, well, they're not wrong. I like Mega Malamar. But as time has gone on, I've grown to really love the design. It's so cool. Getting the most love since release. Exactly. I'm under hypnosis, dude. I can't stop it. I can't stop it. Mega Haunchum, probably, it's also an A tier. I'm probably actually gonna put it right behind Sceptile. Really cool. Again, hopefully it's a good one. It doesn't change too much, but I do like that it represents that it represents like the actual like Mexican heritage. Like it's very much similar to like actual wrestlers. I'm blanking on the name right now, which I kind of feel bad for doing. But like it's so cool. So cool. The promotion for it against the Machamp was so cool. I really do hope that Mega Haunchum is gonna be really, really good. Lucha Libre, yeah, there you go. I never loved this Pokemon, but when he got a Mega, it made me grow on it. Dude, I just hope that they actually play out pretty well. And again, these are just the Megas right now. I know some people are definitely not gonna like my list because of where the legendaries are and all that stuff, but this is where. But this is where I would rank them. You guys can obviously just let me know what you guys think of the tier list. But this is my list for all the Megas going into the next into Legends EA. Yeah, but F Audino, yeah, exactly. Audino's ass. It's terrible. But there you guys go. Also, chat, I meant to say this a while back, but I was actually going back and I went through like a bunch of the clips because I know like we always make jokes like when we're playing Unite, that like some people like to clip like the bad moments. So I went back through it and some people did clip and they are some of the funniest moments. So I will be using some of those clips and I will be reposting those as shorts. So with that being said, if you guys have funny moments or like a favorite moment from streams, regardless, so like the rant about Audino and stuff like that, please clip it. But by all means, go ahead and clip, because that might be stuff that I might repost, and it also could be good for me to re-upload for like the end of the year, because I want to do like the best moments of 2025. So it makes it a lot easier when you guys clip things, because it's very easy and organized, and I can just go and grab it. So with that said, by all means, go ahead and clip stuff, because it does help out a lot. But with that said, that's going to be the stream. Again, I know it's an earlier stream. I know it's a shorter stream. But hopefully you guys did enjoy it. You guys did. Hit that like button. Hit that sub button. And that notification bell. I will be going over to do the draft, because that's going to be happening in like an hour from now. So I got to go get ready. Benny, I'm sorry you got here literally at the very end of the stream. But it is good to see you, Benny. Hopefully you're having a great day. Good to see you. But tomorrow's stream is going to be a little bit later, probably about 7:30 p.m. What's draft, bro? I thought about this. I'm doing a tournament for Pokemon Showdown, so we had to draft pick our Pokemon. So I had to go through and try to get all the Pokemon that I was using in yesterday's stream in the tournament. So it's literally just a draft pick selection. That's what I'm talking about. But again, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Have a good rest of your guys' day, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.